Hey, I keep hearing that it was Super Tuesday or something. Did I miss it? Was there a sale going on or a 2 cheeseburger special with supersized fries? I'm hungry. Let's go to Super Tuesdays.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Y'all have heard me say before, it ain't so much about who's running. It's what the culture expects of them. That's what concerns me. And right now, what's expected of these candidates is to convince us that they can fix the economy and keep their mouths shut about social issues. Unfortunately, this is coming from people who call themselves Republicans who consider themselves fiscally conservative but socially liberal. And when a person says they're fiscally conservative but socially liberal, I just hear Herman Cain saying, "Bless your heart." Y'all, the economy isn't the root of our problem. It's a symptom. The economy is tanking because of liberalism. You can't be conservative with an economy where liberalism is present. Take Sandra Fluke, for instance. Very socially liberal, right? And she expects others to pay for her devices of sexual liberation. Stuff like this cancels out being fiscally conservative. It's the same thing for making so-called medical marijuana legal. You think there won't be a demand by them social liberals for it to be included in the government health care package? Stuff like this cancels out being fiscally conservative. Liberals feel that prostitution should be legal, but don't consider all the regulations, cost of contraceptives that we're gonna have to pay for. Hey, if prostitution is made legal, you can bet your naive liberal behind that people like Sandra Fluke can get contraceptives and abortions for prostitutes paid for with our taxes.
I couldn't wait, y'all. I had to go get me a cheeseburger from Super Tuesdays. But while I'm chilling with my cheeseburger, I'll finish my point. If you're pro-abortion, you're really fooling yourself if you think that can be followed with being fiscally conservative. If a person doesn't respect the first God-given right, which is life, then that person will fail at respecting the right to property. And y'all may have noticed how liberalism in government has been very liberal and disrespectful with how they've spent our money, and use that money to pay for someone else's abortions to boot. But that's an issue you want us to stay away from. You don't seem to understand that if a person feels they have the right to deny personhood and life, they'll take that further and say they have the right to make someone else pay for the procedure. You know that's happening right now, right? So I ain't lying to you. Oh, and make sure you don't talk about faith. Yeah, let's not talk about the one who gave us our inalienable rights in the first place. Let the unholy notion fester that our rights come from government. I got Super Tuesdays and you can't have none.
My point is this. I don't agree that there was a party switch, but I will say that the Republican Party is becoming a sad shadow of its former self. It's been beaten down and made afraid to stand for the conservation of our God-given rights. If the people calling themselves Republicans today were the ones in Lincoln's day, we would have lost the Civil War. With liberalism comes the entitlement mentality. And when you have an entitlement mentality, it means you feel that you have the right to make someone else a slave to your desires. That's what liberalism does. I'm AlfonZo Rachel with Zo Nation, where we leave being socially liberal to the Democrats.
Chilling with my cheeseburger.